श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शंकरं लोकशंकरम्। ओम नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलास महामोह ग्राहग्राहैककर्मणे। We were studying second chapter of Pañcadaśi called Panchabhuta Viveka. In this, how to discriminate the Sat from the five elements. So, in the process of our study, many things were explained by our teacher, Vidyaranya Swami. In that process, we have seen that Sat is the Adhisthana and Maya creates the entire Panchamahabhutas. And we have discriminated between space and Sat. We have discriminated Vayu from Sat. And a lot of questions were asked. And how the guna of Akasha is associated with Vayu, and how this Vayu is mithya. Thus, we have concluded discriminating 2 out of 5. Correct? So, in the 86th verse, which we already studied, it says, Sadvastu Brahma Shishtomsho Vayur Mithya Yatha Viyat. Sadvastu is Brahma. Shishtamshaha, that is Vayu, is Mithya, just as space is Mithya. Okay? Vasayitva chiram Vayoho Mithyatvam. Vayoho Mithyatvam chiram Vasayitva. Having contemplated upon the illusoriness of the air for a long time, Marutam Chajet. This air has to be given up. So, Mahatmalo, what we say, that even though we are experiencing this Jagat in the form of names and forms, and space is inferred, and Vayu is felt, etc., all the 5 elements we are interacting with, after a long practice of discriminating these elements from Sat aspect of reality, we reach a stage wherein our awareness is not lost of the Sat, awareness of Sat is never lost, and illusoriness of these 5 elements is never given up or never what do you call, accept, given up or never felt away from this thought that this entire Jagat is illusion. It will happen. It will happen when we are interacting with the world around. So, the moment I wake up in the morning, a jnani, a seeker of truth, advanced seeker of truth, when he wakes up from the bed, he says that now I have woken up to another illusory world. I am experiencing this Jagat which is mithya. So in this mithyatvam, mithya Jagat is there, which this mithya shariram has to operate. So without losing that awareness, one lives. So therefore, we saw these two. Now we have to discriminate Agni from existence. So, 87th verse. Chintayedvakhnimapyevam maruto nyunavartitam brahmanda varaneshvesha न्यूनाधिक विचारणा चिन्तयेद्वह्निमप्येवं मरुतो न्यूनवर्तितं ब्रह्माण्डावरणेष्वेषा न्यूनाधिक विचारणा. Now see, he says चिन्तयेत् Vakhnimapi evam. Vakhnimapi evam chintayet. Now you have to think, inquire, discriminate about the fire also in this same fashion. Evam. But what is Agni? Marutaha nyunavartitam. Nyunavartitam means, when compared to air, fire is less pervasive in comparison to Vayu. Agni is less pervasive. Less pervasive. ठीक है, ध्यान से सुनना. So Vayu is more. So he says now, him similarly, Brahmanda Avaraneshu. Brahmanda Avarana means what? Coverings of Brahmanda. Similarly, in the coverings of Brahmanda, so Brahmanda is covered by what? The five elements. Brahmanda is again covered by all these five. So he says, Nyuna Adhika Vicharana. Now in this coverings of Brahmanda, one has to know or contemplate or considerate some are less pervasive, some are more pervasive. Like space is more pervasive, and Vayu, compared to space, Vayu is less pervasive. Compared to Vayu, air, fire is less pervasive. Like that, the pervasiveness is different. There are degrees of pervasiveness from by all these five. This has to be considered. Now, what is that now? How it is said? What is related to expansion? It is said, Vayor dasham shato nyuno Vakhnirvayo prakalpitaha Puranoktam taratamyam Dashamshair bhuta panchake Vayor dashamshato nyuno Vakhnirvayo prakalpitaha Puranoktam taratamyam Dashamshair bhuta panchake. Now, Vayoho dashamshataha nyunaha vahnihi. Oh, now see, 1/10 of air is fire. Now come back. 1/10 of Akanda Brahma Vastu, 1/10 of that infinite Brahman, that Brahma Vastu, 1/10 only occupied by Maya. We say no? In that Ananta Brahma Chaitanya, Maya occupies a small portion. 1/10 of Maya is space. 1/10 of space is Vayu. 1/10 of Vayu is fire or Agni. So, that means what? In order to a gross example, I'll give you. Because this is subtle also, very gross also. Gross example I'll give you. Like a big 100-meter diameter or a radius, 100-meter diameter vessel ले लो, 100-meter diameter. Diameter is 100 meters. Vessel. In that, you think that is Maya. It is existing in infinite Brahman. No? So infinite, I don't want to limit it. So this 100 meters diameter is, example, Maya. Maybe in 1000 meter of Brahman, for limit Brahman, for example. Let us limit Brahman for calculation sake. So in 1000 meter diameter of big vessel, suppose 10 meter, 100 meter diameter is Maya. That 100 meter Maya is kept in what? In the bigger vessel. In 100 meter Maya vessel, 10 meter diameter, 1/10 no? 10 meter diameter is Akasha. In 10 meter diameter vessel, which is placed inside, 1 meter diameter is Vayu. In that Vayu 1 meter, 1/10 means what? 0.1, 100. How many centimeters is equal to? No, I will not ask all those things. You will get confused. So 1/10, 1 by 0.1 is occupied by space. 0.1 by divided by 10 is occupied by water. Then again 1/10 of it is occupied by Prithvi. Now, Vayoho dashamshato nyunaha vahnihi. And where is this vahni? Agni Vayo prakalpitaha. It is imagined in space. Sorry, in Vayu. In the air, fire is imagined, kalpitam. In Akasha, Vayu is kalpitam. In Maya, Akasha is kalpitam. In Brahman, Maya is kalpitam. Now you are going to get a doubt. Who said this calculation 1/10, 1/10? आपने गिना क्या? Somebody is talking. Puranoktam Taratamyam. In Puranas, it was mentioned. Now remember, if God willing, if you have time in life, if you study all 18 Puranas under a guide, you will come across mysteries of the universe written by Vyasa Bhagavan in a coded language. So Vyasa Bhagavan has explained in the Puranas so many mysteries. अब मैं क्या कहूँ उसके बारे में? Many occult means hidden. Books have been written based on so many Puranas. Some are figurative expressions, some are scientific facts hidden, some are yogic facts, some are mysteries of the cosmos, some are related to the administration of cosmos. These Puranas contain very, 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 very wide varieties of thoughts. Like in Mahabharatam also, I found so many things, which I did not speak here, everything. So therefore, Puranoktam Taratamyam. So Shruti, Smruti, Purana, Itihasa, Pramanam. We take sometimes Shruti Pramana for Vedanta, then Shruti, then Smruti Pramana also, Santavangmayam also, Purana Pramanam also. Sometimes we take Itihasa Pramanam. Itihasas are Ramayana and Mahabharatam. Puranas are 18. Sant Vangmaya means saints and sages, when whatever they said, it is considered as truth. Sant Vangmayam. Saint has said, that is correct. Then Shruti, Smruti. Smruti, Gita, Ityadi. Yajnavalkya Smruti is there. So many Smrutis are there. So therefore, Puranoktam Taratamyam Dashamshaihi Bhuta Panchake. In this Puranas, it is explained how the 1/10 of the Panchamahabhutas are created or prakalpitam, described, or prakalpitam is imagined. Now, let us discriminate Agni from the existence. How do we discriminate Agni? Vakhnirushna prakashatma Purvanugati cha Asti Vakhnissa Nistatvaha Shabdavan Sparshavaanapi Vakhnirushna prakashatma Purvanugati cha Asti Vakhni Sparshavaanapi. See, Vakhnihi, fire is, there are two things, Ushnaha and Prakashatma, heat and light. What is the nature of the fire? Heat and light. And Purva Anugatihi Atracha, along with the essence of the earlier ones. What are the earlier ones now? Maya also to be added. Maya, Akasha and air. If you remove Maya aspect associated with fire, then fire becomes reality. So, how it is related? How you can say, what are all the Purvagatihi? What are all the related? He says, Asti Vakhnihi, first existence. Vakhni Asti, no? Fire exists, no? You see, what did he say? Vakhni Asti, he did not say. He said, Asti Vakhnihi. Why? Dharma Dharmi. If you say, Vakhnihi Asti, Vakhni becomes Dharmi, Dharma becomes Asti, it is not possible. How can you say the existence be the dharma or quality of some other vastu which has no substance in it? Therefore, what did Vijayaranya Muni said? Asti Vakhnihi. That Asti existence is there, Vakhni is seen, superimposed, Maya ke dwara. So, first one is what is associated with the fire? Asti. Vakhni Asti. So, Asti Vakhni, that is fire exists, number one. Second one, what is there? In the fire, two aspects are there. One is Maya aspect, other is existence aspect. Existence is there. What is Maya aspect? Illusoriness of the fire. So, Maya also associated with it. Then what are the other things, Purva expressions of Maya? Space is there. Asti Vakhnihi sa nistatvaha. Nistatva means what? Illusoriness of that shabdavan, which quality of a space, sparshavaanapi, quality of air. So four things are there in fire: existence, maya, shabda and sparsha. Existence, illusoriness of that due to maya, then quality of space which is sound exists in fire, and quality of air which is touch also exists in fire. So four things are existing in fire. Okay, have you ever thought of like that fire इससे पहले? That is why Vedanta, Shruti, Mahatmas required for us. हथौड़ी लेके सिर पे मारते रहेंगे तो समझ में आ जाती है, नहीं तो समझ नहीं आता. Now we have to think about it. What? We have to discriminate. Now, Sanmaya Vyoma Vamshaihi Vamshaihi Yuktasya Nijo Gunaha Rupam Tatra Satas Sarvam Anyat Buddhya Vivicyatam Sanmaya Vyoma Vamshaihi Yuktasya Nijo Gunaha Rupam Tatra Satas Sarvam Anyat Buddhya Vivicyatam. देखिए, सत्य, माया, व्योम, वायुवंशैहि युक्तस्य अग्नेः निजो गुणः रूपम तत्र सतः सर्वम अन्यत् बुद्ध्या विविच्यताम्. Now, सत्य, existence, maya, okay, maya, then vyoma, that is space, plus vayuvamshaihi, air, and these are all belonging to earlier things. And what is that? Asya agnehe nijo gunaha rupam. Nija gunaha. All earlier are borrowed from others. Nija guna is what? Agni rupam. Nija gunaha rupam. Tatra satah sarvam tatah anyat sarvam or anyat satah sarvam buddhya vivicyatam. So, in the earlier cases also, the sat has to be discriminated from all the other things and to be contemplated upon. From all things, sat is different from maya, then akasha guna, vayu or vayu guna, is then agni guna. All these things are to be discriminated from sat. Earlier we saw one sloka also. We are discriminating between sat and asat. But asat may have many expressions. We are not interested in how many ways the asat is expressing. That maya expressions we are not interested. What we have to know, what is sat and asat. Between real and false we have to discriminate. False may have many appearances. But those appearances we did not worry. The earlier sloka we saw it. चलो नंबर बता देते हैं आपको. 85. सदसत् विवेकस्य प्रसुतत्वात् सचिन्त्यताम् असतोः अवान्तर भेद आस्ताम् तच्चिन्तयात्र किम्. 85 verse. So all these are all various expressions of this Maya. What we have to discriminate is by proper inquiry, buddhya, it has to be, sat has to be Sataha sarvam anyat. From the Sat, everything is different, to be discriminated. Vivicchatam. It is to be discriminated. There is something called Laya Yoga. Very deep meditations if you have to do regularly, morning 2 hours, afternoon 2 hours, evening 2 hours, minimum. Ours is only a time pass spirituality. If the life mission is only realization, suppose, then you practice Laya Yoga. That everything is dissolving. You meditate. Your body is dissolved in the water, water dissolved in Agni, Agni dissolved in space, in Vayu, Vayu dissolved in space, and there remains space dissolved in me. In that meditation, one would feel that he is like space. As I mark my words, like space is all pervading. There is no physical body for him. No, body disappears, body doesn't exist. In many cases, what happens? Once that yogi reached that state, he would like to remain there only. He ignores that body and body falls off. The body will not continue because he discovered I am infinity. In some cases, the body falls off. In many cases in the history, enlightenment through some methods, not regular Vedantic methods, some methods, brought instant death also, happily there. Death means not that the power he realized and then died, not like that. That jiva felt is nothing, nonsense it is, I give up this body. Identification is given up. So there are sadhanas are there. So, if we are fit enough, we will get that birth. We are not fit enough, so we got what we are fit for. You go to shop, outfitting. Outfitting, no? You call outfitting only, no? क्या बोलते हैं modern names. I am so fat. No, but I want to look thin. So give me thin suit. पट जाएगी ऊपर पहनते पहनते. तो as per your motive, suppose you are given such a whole. Your clothes are determined by your physical frame. Similarly, our evolution determines our nature of role on the earth. बुद्धि also ऐसे काम करती है. Difficult to, unless you are so blessed by a great master, special blessings, we will not be able to balance perfectly the outer world and inner world. This is not easy to balance between the outer life and inner life. To see the outer life also is an extension of one's own life. Without hating the outer world, if you are able to withdraw from the outer world, not from the duties, but from the ego. Then you will be able to discriminate. So Sat can be discriminated from all the superimposed Vayu, Akasha, Agni, etc. So he says, in this way you discriminate Sat. And where is Sat? I discriminate fire, okay, fire Rupam hata diya. Prakashakatvam, ठीक है, हटा दिया. They are objective. Okay. Shabda gunam bhugu bhugu dvanihi. We said no sloka. Bulbulu shabda water. So that is a, okay, shabda is discriminated. ठीक है. It is appearing, its appearance only because of Maya. Okay, understood. All hata diya. Where is existence? Existence is not objective, no? So this has to be, I will not tell the key, you have to contemplate. Every key, if I start giving, where will you think? You think, where is existence now? Remains as what? Then I. Remain as I. Then which I? There are two eyes inside. And who is claiming now that I remain? I, capital I or small I is claiming? Small I is claiming I remain. Anyway, प्रारब्ध आप सबके हमारे सबके क्या करना, चलो विविच्यताम सतो विवेचिते वह्नौ मिथ्यात्वे सति वासिते आपो दशांशतो न्यूनाः कल्पिता इति चिन्तयेत् सतो विवेचिते वह्नौ मिथ्यात्वे सति वासिते आपो दशांशतो न्यूनाः कल्पिता इति चिन्तयेत्. Now sataha vivechite vahno, having, once you discriminate the existence from fire, then what will happen? The moment you separate existence from fire, immediately you will realize the illusoriness of fire. Think. Can there be a dream, your dream without you? Think. There cannot be any dream without you. Then, when you awake, what will disappear? What happened to you? You also will disappear. The dreamer has disappeared, no? So, the dreamer rediscovers himself to be another person called waker. So, once this illusoriness of this fire is given up, once the illusion of the dream is given up, along with the dream, the perceiver of the dreamer also disappeared. And what immediately remains is pure existence. Mithyatve sati vasite, then having convinced after discrimination that vahnau mithyatve, vahini is mithya, you will discover. When the existence is separated from the fire. Now, next, what is to be discriminated? Water. Apo dashamshato nyunaha. And water is 1/10 of fire. Where it is imagined, water is imagined in the fire. Fire is imagined in Vayu, air. Air is imagined in space. Space is imagined in Maya. Maya is imagined in, because Yamasa Maya. मेरे को यामासा जब भी बोलते समोसा याद आती है. मेरे प्रारब्ध देखो. अब मेरे माया को देखकर हजार उड़ा रहे हो. यामासा माया देखो, समोसा है कि नहीं उसमें है. समोसा, यामासा. Or why don't you think other way? Whenever I look at samosa, I remember Maya. Buddhus. You are all not thinking properly. ठीक है. Students also prarabdha of the teacher only, no? ठीक है. सतो विवेजिते वग्नौ मिथ्यात्वे सति वासिते आपो दशांशतो न्यूनाः कल्पिता इति चिन्तयेत्. Now you have to think about how the water is imagined, kalpitam, in fire. Now देखो क्या क्या आ गएंगे. संत्यापो मो शून्य तत्वाः सशब्द स्पर्श संयुताः रूपवत्योन्य धर्मानो. Actually, I should not split like that. Anyway, रूपवत्योन्य धर्मानुवृत्त्या स्वीयो रसो गुणः. संत्यापोमो शून्य तत्वाः सशब्द स्पर्श संयुताः रूपवत्योन्य धर्मानो वृत्त्या स्वीयो रसो गुणः. Now, santi apaha amoho. Amoho apaha santi. Now this water exists or not? Santi. See, again also, first existence he said. There he said asti vahnihi. Here he says santi apaha. Very, the way is correct, no? You will understand how he written every shloka. He never say apaha santi, vaknihi santi, or asti. He never said. Apa is because of plural, no? Water is plural. In the sense, the water molecule. So amuhu. Santi apaha amuhu. This water exists. Amuhu water exists. That is, existence is there. Okay? Shunya tattvaha. It is tattva. Shunya tattva means without tattva it is shunyam. Without existence it is an illusion. Which one? Water. No, आगे देखते रहोगा क्या होगा. सशब्द स्पर्श संयुताः. Sashabdaha sparsha samyutaha. And water is what? Shabda is guna is there. Sparsha is there. Rupa is there. Rupavati is there. And Sanyut Shabda Sashabda Sparsha Samyutaha Rupavatyah. Dekho. With the form. Then Anya Dharma Anuvritya. That is according to when other dharmas are associated, that water becomes Shabda Sparsha Rupa. Sound guna, quality of sound, quality of touch, and quality of form is brought into the water from the other elements. Okay? Okay. Dharma anuvritya. Sviyaha raso gunaha. What is the quality of water then? Rasaha. So, the quality of water is not in fire, is not in space, is not in air. Quality of fire is not in air and space. Quality of air is not in space. But quality of space is in all. Down below, all qualities are copied. Okay? So, Rupavati Anya Dharmanuvritya Sviyo Raso Gunaha. Taste, Rasaha Gunaha is the quality of water. Now, sato vivechita swapsu tanmityatve cha vasite bhumirdashamshato nyona kalpitapsviti chintayet sviti chintayet sato vivechita swapsu tanmithyatve cha vasite bhumirdashamshato nyona kalpitapsviti chintayet satah vivechitaha su apsu vivechitasu apsu apsu vivechitasu. Now, when you discriminate the sat from apsu water, now you have contemplated. Existence is different from water because here is a sataha vivechita apsu. So, sat is separated, apsu separated from sat. Then what happens? Then immediately tan mithyatvecha vasate. The moment existence is separated from water, you will realize water doesn't exist. Illusoriness of water is immediately understood. How? It can't exist. Just as, gross example anyway. Just as if you remove the mud from the pot, if you remove the gold from the chain, gold from iron chain, okay, gold from gold chain, if you remove, I'm checking your alertness, huh? If you remove gold from gold chain, what remains? Nothing. If you remove mud from pot, there is no pot. Illusoriness of pot is real. Instantly realized. There is no exist. Asat. It doesn't exist. Similarly, when you remove sat aspect from the water, water doesn't exist. So, now come to Bhumi. Bhumi dashamshato nyunaha. Now, Bhumi is 1/10 of water. Kalpitasu apsu iti chintayet. It is imagined in water. Like that you have to think about it. Now imagine earth is 1/10 of water. Any doubt? No doubt, no? Where is more earth or water? मैं आपको गूगली बताऊंगा बाद में. So more water, less earth. Let us see. आपको गूगली बाद में करूंगा. अस्ति भूस्तत्वशून्यास्याम् शब्दस्पर्शौ सरूपकौ रसश्च परतो गन्धो नैजस्सत्ता विविच्यताम्. अस्ति भूस्तत्वशून्यास्यां शब्दस्पर्शौ सरूपकौ रसश्च परतो गन्धो नैजस्सत्ता विविच्यताम्. Bhuhu, see, asti bhuhu. Now see again what did he say? Are you understanding? Asti Vagni, Asti Bhuhu, Santi Amu, Apaha. Oh God, how conscious he is in writing, no? Here also Asti Bhuhu. Not a Bhu Asti, that is wrong. Guna Guna change ho jayega. So Asti Bhuhu. Then Bhuhu Tattva Shunya, being an illusion without existence. Asyam, so earth is an illusion without existence. And what are the qualities in that? Shabda, Sparsha, Sarupakau, Rasascha. You know? Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa. All four are there, no? Four bought from Parataha, others qualities. Akasha, space quality is sound, air quality is touch, fire quality is form, and water quality is taste. So earth is sound, touch, form, and taste are there in earth. Earth can be all the four gunas are there. And what is the gandho naijaha? Nijaguna is what? Gandha, smell. So you can't smell fire. Don't put your nose in the fire. Let me discover the smell of fire and get a PhD. Jal jaoge. You can't taste fire also. Put tongue in the fire. Okay? Naijas satta vivichata. Now in this way, sat may be discriminated from the earth. Correct? Now having understood, pruthakritayam sattayam bhumir mithyavashishyate bhumir dashamshato nyonam brahmandam bhumi madhyagam pruthakritayam sattayam bhumir vityavashishyate bhumir dashamshato nyonam brahmandam bhumi madhyagam. Pruthakritayam sattayam. From sat, when you separate earth, bhumihi mithya avashishyate. What will you realize? Earth is shunya. Now he says, in the earth, 1/10 of earth is Brahmanda. This is called googly. स्वामी जी दारू पी के आए क्या क्लास में? You said within the space, 1/10 is air, 1/10 of air is 1/10 of air is fire, and 1/10 of fire is water. All clearly understood. 1/10 of water is earth. Very good. Now 1/10 of earth is Brahmanda. I think printing problem. That indicates how much we are third-rate thinkers. Now he says, in the Bhumi, 1/10 of earth is Brahmanda. What is Brahmanda? Where 14 lokas are there. Should I talk now or suspense? You घर जाना जल्दी. Suspense. मुझे घर जाना है जल्दी. ठीक है. Now we are thinking of talking about cosmic universe. The entire, not the universe or universes you take. How many Brahmandas are there? I don't know how many Brahmandas are there. We say Ananta Koti Brahmanda Nayaka. Now, what is Brahmanda, first of all? What are we talking about? 5 elements now. We are mega universal scale we are talking about. We are not talking about this. This is a Pañcikrutam, no? These are Pañcikruta Panchamahabhutas you are so far talking about. Brahmanda is made up of Pañcikrutam, but before Brahmanda is made, what were the available? Apanchikruta Panchamahabhutas were available. What is their proportion he is talking about? One-tenth, whether 1/10 is only calculation, maybe lesser than that, we don't know. But out of that, a small portion, 1/10 you don't take literally also. A small portion of that Prithvi Tattvam. Which Prithvi Tattvam? Wherever matter particles are there, it's all Prithvi only. And matter particles are suspended in throughout the universe. It looks very interesting subjects. Certain subjects are, astronomy is very interesting. You must study Brahmanda Purana under a guide. There, what all Brahmanda Purana mentions certain mysterious things you can understand. In Bhagavatam and all, the distance between Narakaloka and Prithviloka also is given. Narakaloka is there. Because likes are like for example, why are we together? Because our vasanas are common. Between 11 to 12:30, vasanas of Pañcadaśi are common, therefore we are grouped together. Similarly, all meritorious people who did merits, they are grouped together in the cosmos somewhere. Like attracts likes. All the papis are attracted, like patte kelna shuru kiya. Suppose I started patte kelna shuru kiya the yahan baith ke. Then Swami ji patte bhi kelte kya? So patte study group shuru ho jata hai. 3 patte, 13 cards and whatever it is. That study group will be different. How to play. Suppose I start smoking, everybody will come. Smokers, Swamiji, somebody was telling me, who said? There is a beer yoga in America. Who said? I don't know. Yesterday only somebody told me. Swamiji, there is beer yoga. What is beer yoga? They do one yoga asana, in between them sip beer. Little bit beer. It's called beer yoga. Very popular it seems. I never heard. We have to Google it out now. What is beer yoga? So actually we should study these great books. In Mahabharatam I came across so many things. In Bhagavatam is full. In Bhagavatam, if you read third chapter, very first thing, questions he asked, Parikshit, what is time? What is the unit of time? It goes up to the small anus. What is the... So many things, descriptions are there. And we don't really study all those aspects of Bhagavatam. We study only Bhagavan ate butter, Bhagavan crawled, Bhagavan did this, trees were dropped and then Nalako, where they came, Bhagavan chori kaya, Bhagavan gopiyon se khela. That's all correct. But what other aspects of Bhagavatam? We don't want to study. If Vyasa Bhagavan wanted us to know only Leela, why would I mention all those things in the book? Bad luck. We don't study. Straight 10th Dasama Skanda. Krishna. 9 Skandas are over. So many mysteries are told. Parikshit Maharaj was told by Shukadev ji that in Ananta Kotaja Brahmanda, the universe birth, Brahmanda Janam, Brahmanda's existence in vast cosmic time and Brahma dissolution is equal to the wink in Parabrahma Paramatma, he says. Parabrahma Paramatma winked, Brahmanda is born, existed, dissolved, full stop. That is a cosmic time. If I am telling lies, refer Mahabhagavatam. That is the time scale he asked about. So what is Brahmanda? So huge it is. In that huge Brahmanda, some mitti, sea is there, no sea sand, so much sea sand is there. You and suppose children go and play. What is that? How much out of the sea sand? They make little sand out of which they make some temple. Similarly, in the infinite, so much of material available, some Brahmanda created out of 1/10 of Prithvi Tattva with a small Brahmanda created. Now, why I said our thinking is limited? Because we don't want to cross earth. We want to come again and again to earth only. We are not trained to think big. A great master has made a statement. If I tell you that, you will get shocked. But I will tell. To get you shocked. And you say that Mahatma is not good. This is a literal sentence. All incarnations are special illusions within the natural illusion. Rama or Krishna, all illusions only within the special illusion. Bas. Appa Bhagavan, Krishna, Krishna. Nothing exists. That's why Gaudapada Acharya, nothing has come from anything, nothing is existing, nothing dissolves, neither there is a bondage nor liberation, all bakwas, kuch bhi hai nahi idhar. Nothing is there, what are you talking? ब्रह्मांड मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति भुवनानि चतुर्दश भुवनेषु वसन्त्येषु प्राणिदेहा यथा यथम् ब्रह्मांड मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति भुवनानि चतुर्दश भुवनेषु वसन्तेषु प्राणिदेहा यथा यथम् ब्रह्मांड मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति भुवनानि चतुर्दश. In the Brahmanda, now what is Brahmanda? 1/10 of Prithvi Tattva. What is Prithvi Tattva? 1/10 of Jala Tattva. What is Jala Tattva? 1/10 of Agni Tattva, fire. What is the fire? 1/10 of air. What is air? 1/10 of space. What is space? 1/10 of Maya. What is Maya? A small portion in the infinite Brahman. Where are they? They are all outside. Afterwards, that is Brahmanda Avaraneshu, he said earlier. In earlier sloka, he hinted already what I am going to say is Brahmanda Avaraneshu. They are all covering the Brahmandas. Jala Tattva, Agni Tattva, Vayu Tattva, covering the Brahmanda. They are covering the Brahmanda. Not only our Brahmanda, like rasam in the gulab jam covers every gulab jam, no? Every gulab jam is covered by that rasam, no? Sugar soup. So every gulab jam is one Brahmanda, floating, dancing. And Brahmandas are moving in space. Nothing is stagnant. If Brahmandas are moving with a high speed, if you are become conscious of the speed, no, you will not exist. You can't exist at all. You cannot. If suppose we become conscious of earth rotation and revolution, we cannot live. चक्कर आएगा सबको, क्या 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 हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है, रुको रुको रुको, रुकती नहीं है माँ, मर जाएंगे हम. And you know how many movements are there? Revolution, rotation of earth, revolution of earth on its own axis, rotation of earth towards sun, and sun also moving towards star Vega, and whole galaxy is moving, a Milky Way is moving, universes are moving in its own direction. Suppose we become conscious of all the movements. Think big means that is a think big of cosmic Brahmanda. A great master was there existing. I will not tell the name of it, master's name, because you will Google and then you will get diverted. He is from South India. He is no more. He left his body in 1924. Now you can Google it out. All those who died in 1924, Google it out. He says, simultaneous existing in all planes is yoga. And he is that master. He says, I am in Brahmaloka also, I am in Patal Lokam also. I exist simultaneously in all planes. Why? Consciousness is pervading everywhere. But you are conscious, we are not conscious. No, we are all localized people. If you are in bedroom, you are not in drawing room. You are in drawing room, you are not in kitchen. If you are in kitchen, you are not in that room. We are confined to that room only. That too, if your presence of mind is there. If mind is घूम रहा है इधर उधर तो कहीं कहीं जाएंगे इसको. So Brahmanda Madhye Tishtanti. In that Brahmanda, 14 lokas are there, strung. Central axis from Andakara, not goal. Andakara, Andakara standing under, not sleeping under, standing under. So Brahmanda's north, Brahmanda's south. In that there is central axis, touching the north pole and south pole of Brahmanda. That is called the central axis of the Brahmanda. And keeping that center, many galaxies, Milky Way, solar systems are all there strung. Not solar systems, huge galaxies are strung in that Brahmanda. Now what scientifically what we are thinking, we are only one cross section we are talking about. Because all the planets and stars and all, one cross section, like this, one peel, one cross section of the Brahmanda. So in the central, this one, and draw the horizontal one line, and draw the first point and this point, one upper triangle banta hai. And the reflection of that triangle is lower side. The above the equator line is higher lokas, below the equator line is reflection of the higher lokas is called lower lokas. So Satyaloka and reflection is Patala. And earth is in between. Na ghar ka, na ghat ka. So we have a lot of options are there. You can easily go up, you can easily go down. How lucky, no? गिरना भी आसान है हमारे लिए. So that upper axis and niche is reflection of the above. Now I am talking of some mystic language, I am using it. So in this Brahmanda, these 14 lokas are strung. And what 14 lokas are made up of? Panchikrita Panchamahabhutas only. But the formula is different. Our formula is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8, 1 by 8 plus 1 by 2, no? Half Akasha plus 1 by 8, 1/4 of Vayu, 1/4 of Agni, 1/4 of Jalam, 1/4 of Prithvi is equal to Akasha, Panchikrita Akasha. But this formula is different from each loka. Therefore physics changes, therefore chemistry changes, laws change, and their planets change, their existence changes, their jivas are different. Different means jivas only, their prana dehas are different, their functionings are different. If you get a Swarga body, you will not have hunger and thirst. Yaksha Sharira is different, Gandharva Sharira is different, Kim Purusha Sharira is different. Wherever you go, you get some body. So all the Brahmanda Madhye, all lokas are existing. Suspended, hanging. In Brahmanda, they are beautifully arranged. Subtle and gross. And in that there are so many mysteries are there. I cannot talk about because this is not a mystery class. Narayana. Therefore, In this Brahmanda, 14 lokas are there, and each loka, each bodies are different. And whatever range you want to explain, that particular range, that particular law, based on that particular combination, the particular body is given to tune to the particular frequency. If you go to other loka, this loka will be invisible. That loka will be visible. This loka, that loka not visible. That loka, this loka will not be visible. Because we are ignorant jivas caught up in the body, mind, intellect complex, suffering. Meditation we should record. So, Bhuvaneshu Vasanti, in all the 14 lokas, they live. Who? Pranidehaha, yatha yatham. Suitable bodies are created, and in all these lokas, beings exist. And their shapes are different, colors are different, and Divya, Nana Krutani, Arjuna sings, no, I am seeing different forms, different colors, different beings. Oh, Krishna, enough of this cosmic form. I am seeing all of them. Oh, Krishna. Krishna means not our personality Krishna, the cosmic, the universal consciousness, Ishvara. That's why Krishna said, I cannot show you that form again. I am in that, not in that yoga sthiti, he says. Therefore, pranadehaha tishtanti. Yatha yatham. Accordingly, beings are created. How many beings are? Asa ananta koti. So many beings are there, pranis, jivas. And in the entire thing is Brahmanda mein, upar baithta Brahma. Chaturmukha Brahma sits above, on the top, and looking down and controlling all the lokas. Brahmanda ke upar Vishnu loka. Anyway, these are another things. So, what are that? Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Satala, Mahatala, Patala. The 7 lokas, Adho, 7 lokas, every lokas. Don't have a desire now to have a picnic tour to all lokas. You will end up in kalpas will ho jayega, kalpas ho jayega. You have a desire to go? जाना है तो जाओ, घूम के आ जाओ ऐसे ही. घूमने वाले बहुत है. I am not joking. Some people wanted to become, some yogis deliberately travel all the lokas and watch. Yeah, Nagas are different. Nagalokas is there. आप I don't know, विश्वास करोगे नहीं पता नहीं, but so therefore so many Brahmandas are there. In that Brahmandas, Pranadehaha yatha yatham tishtanti. Brahmanda loka deheshu sadvastuni pruthak krute asantondadayo bhantu tadbhane piha kakshatihi. Brahmanda loka deheshu sadvastuni pruthak krite asantondadayo bhantu tadbhane piha kakshatihi. Brahmanda loka deheshu sadvastuni pruthak krite. The entire whole Brahmanda loka. Brahmanda is there. You have separated that Brahmanda from Sadvastu. When Brahmanda is separated from Sadvastu, then what happens? Brahmanda will be realized as illusion. Brahmanda loka deheshu, Brahmanda along with the lokas and deheshu along with the bodies of the beings, sadvastuni pruthak krute, in the pure existence, when you separate from that existence, asanto andadayo bhantu. Later afterwards, Brahmanda disappear? No, it won't disappear. Remember that. Suppose we are all meditating. Somebody realizes, for him, Jagat, according to his understanding, Jagat should disappear. But I want Jagat to exist, no? तुम रियलाइज करके जगत को अंतर्धान कर दिया तो मेरा क्या हालत होगा? So Jagat won't disappear. Brahmanda won't disappear. Brahmanda will exist, Jivas exist, all those things will exist. Sansara continues. Sukha Dukkha continues. So, Asantava Andadayaha. This is Asantaha. Andadaya Asantaha. They don't actually know, they become non-existent. Meaning what? You have realized the illusoriness of Brahmanda. But Bhanto, Asantavodayo Bhanto. But even though they are Asanta, they may continue to exist. They may continue to appear. Bhantu, let it be so. Let them appear in their own way. Let the whole Brahmanda I am seeing it. Let it be seen. उसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है? तद भाने अपि ही अख्याक्षित ही. What is the problem with you when the Brahmanda is seen after realization? After realization, Brahmanda is visible. Let it continue to exist. Let it continue to shine in existence as an illusion. Okay, let it, no. Having got the knowledge of the desert, the Marubhumi, the water in the desert, let it mirage. Let it continue to appear mirage waters. What's the problem? I came to know that this is mirage. It is not true. Once I came to know, I enjoy the mirage water by seeing it. Ascharya. It's beautiful, no? Beautiful, very beautiful, very beautiful. Look how many waves are rising. And slowly you see projection of the captain and ship also in that. And captain coming out and waving you at you. He removed his cap and is offering you to sit on the, come onto the board of ship, cruise ship. Then you can enjoy coffee, hot. All that nonsense can happen, can be seen. But you are watching it, all tamasha. Kakshatihi. But you know what he says? We think, it's a very important point for sadhana. We think whatever is obstacle for sadhana should disappear from our vicinity. For husband, pati should disappear. For patni, husband to disappear. Both of them, children to disappear. For children, they have been praying that parents should disappear. Because each one of us think other is a big problem for me. As long as you have this thinking, you will never realize the truth. Then, for me, class is a problem. I feel that class, every day I come with high optimism that nobody will be here. The pessimistic thought, I will go back. सब लोग आ गए क्या? अभी आ गए? आज भी आ गए? अच्छा आ गए. प्रारब्ध ठीक नहीं है तो क्या कर? बोलना पड़ता है. That's it. So therefore, bhantu, very important thought we are concluding. Asanto andadhayo bhantad bhani apiha kakshatihi. Let them be seen. Let them appear. But what is the loss to us if they appear? Let it be appear. This is all leela. In that somebody is caught up and crying and you can go and help him. Like a child, we hold the hand tight. I said, no, wo bhoot nahi hai, kuch nahi, dekho udhar, shade of the light of the shade, reflection is creating that on the wall only. There is no bhoot there. Come here, I will show you. I will hold your hand. No, I don't want, but no, it won't. वो खा जाए नहीं खाएगा मैं हूँ तेरे साथ आ जाओ. Like that, you take the child and show. With last thought, I'll conclude. While I was a child, I was maybe third standard, I think, second standard. I used to sleep in the room, on the floor only, चटाई पे सोते थे बचपन में. I used to see in the night, especially in moonlights and all, there's a window open कर सोते थे, बड़ा window. तो window के बाहर गली में पेड़ होता था. And the paid shade on the wall, दीवार wall and shade, and then, paid and the window, tree between window and the wall. During moonlight and at least once in a month, my prayer of the 10 days or 11 days, the shade of the tree will fall on the wall and takes a form of a particular human being form, particular being, and he will be dancing in the air. And I used to get very scared. And I suffered like that for many months. Why should I open my eyes? No, I will open and see whether I आएगा कि नहीं आएगा. And I used to see that wonder. बाप रे कोई आ गया है, कोई आ गया है. Dance कर रहा है. That shade. One day I could not control. I woke up my father. I said, this is very haunting. Every day the fellow is coming. He opened the door, took me outside and explained the phenomenon of moon and tree and shade and shadow and then wind and everything. And this is a head, this is a tail. All explained everything clearly. Then he said, now you sleep comfortably. There is no ghost, but I will not close the window. I will open the window only. Idiot, so jao. Second class, I think. Maybe third. I don't know. I slept. For a jnani, the dance is appearing not scary. For a ajnani, dance is scary. That is the truth. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. You